inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Las Vegas Raiders. Good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And off we go from the desert. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Go with him.
Throwing to begin is Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Tap the 60. Step 3. Ready.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 yards out of that one.
A gain of 5 brings up the second down.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. In motion comes Pittman. Forced out wide. He's going to run it. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
18 Cardinal, 18. Can't be lying.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. They get 18 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
It's a gain of 18.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
70. Cut 19.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
The kicker on for the
Look,
point
Mike,
after.
I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got it, man. It's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short to the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
19, 18. Go.
Fake the handoff. Now Watson. He got all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. JT Tuimoloau getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
Come on, come on. Set. Cougar 19.
They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Jenkins. And a pick his way forward. Gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and
Ready. Trap throw 80. Ready.
Out of the gun, Watson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. They're going to go. It's Watson. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Raiders first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
But you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Throwing again is Watson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Here we go.
To the air again. Watson. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And after much more on the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
Got it. Ready?
First down and goal to go.
Really good look. Really good look. Tap the 60. Tap the 60. Go.
Here's Genty. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
Here now, second down and goal.
Let's go. Next.
One more time with Genty.
field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Bison, 60 Bison.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Marks him at the 48-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. 1st down, Indianapolis.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Colts.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The second overall pick in 2023, Tyree Wilson. In there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Cup 19, Cup 19. Go, Reed, go.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and long.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Ready, break. Viking 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin.
Jeremy Chin. 4th down. Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let go.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go.
Get it. Ready, ready.
They run out of the gun with Genty. Finding space at the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Vegas. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. He's 10 and 11 on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today. And we're just getting started.
Raiders 14, Colts 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check smash, check smash.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
That's good for the Colts.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
Hey, come on, come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To throw, it's Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And he's in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indy. His 4th TD grab of the season. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hurt. Here we go. Bronco 80. Go.
Once again, it's this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and 2. Here we go. He'll try to pick it up with Denchi, and he's going to have the Raiders first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Penny Moore. And the Colts have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Short one, and it's caught by one. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this will be incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles! Panther 60! Panther 60! Go check! Go check! Hey, Smith!
A second down throw for Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Crawford's very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
From the gun on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Into space. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Raiders. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Makes the score. Raiders 41, Colts 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Oh, that's one where he just needs to unload it, but he did not. It'll go down as a sack and a big loss of yards.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. 18, 5 in. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Go.
On second down, Richardson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down
And 17.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
third and long.
Red. 60. 70 Lions. Cut 19. Cut 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Throwing now on third and long. He'll take a deep shot for down. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. That is rare. You don't see third and 17 converted all that often. First down.
And the Colts, first down.
Ready. 73. Cougar 19.
In motion comes Pittman. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's finally taken down, but a nice return will set them up at the 35.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Ready. 77 Wolf. Ready.
On first down, Watson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Get it.
Third and long for Watson. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
First and 10
So,
at the
2 minutes to
47
play
yard
in a
line.
back-and-forth first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go. 18 big Lions.
A pistol look, and here's Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9.
Cowboy 80.
From the shotgun, here's Watson. Now quick throw taken in by Brown. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and slide. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They snap it to Watson. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. You've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. De'Ami Brown was the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Somebody gotta do it, I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it, I change you, hey,
Ready? 70 Rangers, Jets, Viking, 18. Ready?
Out of the gun, Watson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Ready?
Downs goes in motion.
Buffalo 18.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this 1st half.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Check, hurt.
In motion is Warren. Richardson, little to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to the air, Richardson. under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Tyree Wilson. He gets in to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. One final throw before the break. To the left side and take it in by down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get across the 20, work him down to the 23-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Go, Reed, go! Hiking, go!
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Forget about that. Hands up in the sky, and we keep getting them that you down, that you cannot deny. We're glowing light.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready?
They'll go again with Genty. Room to run at the 40. Inside the 20. They're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line. Richardson gets this quickly to Mitchell. Has no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Come on. Hey! Cowboy 80!
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Escaping to his left. He'll look deep for Pittman. That is Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Colts.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
And a big conversion for 2, and it's a one-score game. The deficit is only 8. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rogers. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Street. Here we go. Shot. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther Street. Panther Street. Let go.
Now Gentile. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. It's about all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs have a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19.
Watch twist.
18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap to Watson. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
3rd and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 19 Lion. Ready.
Now it's Watson. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
In punt formation for
The Raiders have their punt team out there. Back deep, Anthony Gould. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 44-yard line.
Tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. Put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
At the 49-yard line.
2nd down, they need 3.
Bronco 80. $60 Bison. 70 Timberwolves.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
On the set.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 1918.
In motion comes Pittman. From the gun, Richardson. Flushed to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a 1st down to boot.
23 yards. 1st down.
And now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given?
Ready. 19 Tiger. 19
Downs
Tiger.
goes in motion.
Ready.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Pass right side to down.
Richardson.
He's not going to get too far. Tackle after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You can hear him pre-snap, communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
A second down throw for Richardson. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Michael Pittman. Touchdown Colts. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return is Rogers. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard
On the handoff, this is Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
On second down, here's Watson. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
Throwing on third down, Watson. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him, that one falls incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. And that'll set up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Jacoby Myers, incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
7 Pirates, 60 Bearcats, 6 Panthers 60.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Looking middle, and he's got downs. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Now Richardson. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Let's go now. Pass roll 80.
The motion man here is Mitchell. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
70 Timberwolves.
In motion comes Pittman. From the gun on third down, Richardson. This is high toward the side of the end zone. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Indianapolis. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Greg. First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, like it's their size, their catch radius, it's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Run right at the gut with Genty. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Go! 19.
Back to throw is Watson. The second down throw is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback?
And he's going to be taken down a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders send their punt team out. They forced a punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Okay, ready? Red! Cougar 19! Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready?
Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick six or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So after that safety, it is a free kick, and that comes from the 20. And now, more problems. After the safety, the free kick goes out of bounds.
Ready, ready. Here we go. Back 60. Back to 60.
Fake the handoff. Now Watson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here's Watson. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Damn, I miss you, Chester.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
From the shotgun, here's Watson. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Raider first down.
That's good.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead. And the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Go.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 9.
Let's go. Ready?
To throw is Watson. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Ready? 19 Charger.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of
16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Zone read. It's a give to Taylor. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
19 Lions. Ready?
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That halfway good for 22. That's good for a Colts first down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Hey, check that, street.
On the bootleg, it's Richardson. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Cougar 19.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
That's out quickly to Mitchell. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now the Raiders are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Got it, ready? Come on, set. 70 Lions. Hurt. Ready?
It's Richardson on the move. Flush to his right. That is caught at the 3. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Taylor will take it in. Touchdown. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70.
They'll drop to throw. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3. Here's second down.
Ready?
Shotgun snap to Watson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Get it. Ready?
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
Let's go. 70, get my wolf.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's to the end zone and is batted away. It is incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18.
From the gun, Richardson. That one, take it in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. No problem there on the extra point. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready?
Off play action, here's Watson. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Tavarius Ward.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Short one, and it's caught by Warren. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Richardson going to look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And some good blocking, springing him. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful...
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Raiders now on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts are going to extend their lead.
Raiders 32. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, start. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Go.
Play action. Watson. His pass right side is caught by Schoonmaker. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
39-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf.
Out of the gun, Watson. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Jalen McMillan, what he was looking for there. And it'll be 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to lead to 4th down. They snap it to Watson. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Raiders 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. To the air again. Watson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter. And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready?
Watson to throw again. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Heidel. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 2.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
65 catch, 65, go.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.